Last time on Star Trek Online.
We are on our way to the Janolan Dyson Sphere for a top-secret meeting at Delta Command.
We're about to plan an attack on the Vaadwaur homeworld. We need a battle commander, and I believe you're the best candidate for the job.
There are more than 40 starships gathered here, including representatives from almost every faction in the quadrant. That's Beardy and Gregor.
Today we will crush the Vaadwaur under the heel of our boots.
The bulk of the Vaadwaur fleet has pulled back to Vaadwaur Prime. We expect to face the final might of the Vaadwaur, including Gaul's flagship. Our battle there will have 5 fronts, each progressively closer to the planet. Our battle commander will be able to call in one wing of our allies at each of the first 4 fronts. This battle will be difficult, but we must prevail.
All ships ready for warp, Captain. Awaiting your orders.
Temet, engage.
And now, the continuation.
The fleet is ready to begin the assault. I will remain behind to coordinate their movements, while you will be commanding the battle from the field. We have 4 wings of allies at our disposal to help you break through the Vaadwaur lines. I recommend deploying 1 wing in each area. Are you ready to begin?
The X-Tempest stands ready, Admiral. All ships in the fleet report ready as they'll ever be.
The Vaadwaur have sent out several large frigate scout forces. Which wing of allies do you want to assist you?
Tuvok, I believe the Kazon are the least trustworthy out of all of our allies. If they're gonna pull something, I feel like it's better to find out sooner rather than later. What do you think?
We are facing a large number of rather weak vessels. We need ships that would not be overwhelmed by numbers. The Kazon might be a good choice, because they have a large number of ships as well. The Hazari, another good option, because their powerful defensive capabilities would help in this situation. The Cooperative would perhaps not be a good choice. They could be overwhelmed by the number of Vaadwaur frigates.
The Kazon it is, then.
An excellent choice. The Kazon number should be a match for the frigates, and their lack of organization should not be too great of a hindrance.
Signal the Kazon to move into position. Let's see what they can do.
Something's not right here. The Kazon are in the wrong position, and they aren't responding to my hails.
Tactical report.
Kazon are moving into position with the Vaadwaur.
Those ships appear to be Nistrum. We are receiving a message from Maj Sensen.
Well, let's have a look here. Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured. Swearing revenge for his mother's death and calling us fools.
I was worried they might double-cross us, but I never thought they would be so blatant. But come to think of it, they did say some pretty suspicious things during the briefing. Fortunately, Admiral Tuvok and I have a backup plan. Sesson has been encroaching on Hirogen territory for some time. They'll join us in battle for a chance to collect his ship as a trophy.
Excellent work, Captain. All ships, begin the attack.
We will hunt!
The Hirogen are ready to fight.
Lock weapons on target.
Weapons locked on target.
Open fire, and don't hold back. I want the Kazon to pay for their betrayal. Vaadwaur ships, they're flying way too close together. Quantum torpedoes, maximum yield, full spread. The first Vaadwaur battle group has been destroyed. The Hirogen are attacking the second battle group now. We need to press our advantage. Go to full impulse until we're in weapons range. I'm sorry, Captain. I couldn't hear you over the howling screams of the Vodwar we just ended. Could you repeat that?
This area is secure. What are your orders?
Remain here with the Hirogen and coordinate the cleanup efforts.
The Teray fleet has secured the subspace tunnels. The Vodwar will not be able to use them to attack or to retreat.
Excellent work.
We shall establish a medical flotilla and secure the area. Vessels of the fleet can transport any wounded, including Vodwar, to our ships for treatment.
Good. Make sure you treat our people first. Alright, Alpha Front is secure. Proceed to Beta Front. Full impulse power. Signal Admiral Tuvok to meet us there.
The Vodwar have set up a cruiser picket line in this area. Which ally do you want to advance?
I'm leaning towards the Hazari on this one, but I welcome your advice, Admiral.
We are facing a picket line of cruisers, so we need ships that can withstand constant, persistent attacks. The Hazari could be a good choice. I believe the Cooperative would also be sufficient to the task.
Understood. Nash to Neelix. Move the Hazari into position.
A sound tactical choice. The Hazari methods utilize one ship to reinforce the shields of another. Vodwar cruisers do not have the firepower to break through the reinforced shielding.
Exactly. The Vodwar won't stand a chance. Captain, another group of Kazon ships is approaching rapidly. We are being hailed. Put them on screen.
The Kazon Ogla will no longer stand by, while the Relora and Nistrum sully our name with their treachery. I will make good on their false promises.
First Maj Jal Carden. Frankly, this is a surprise, but a welcome one. The Kazon Ogla are moving into attack position, Captain. I suggest we do the same. Nash to all allied ships. Continue to crush through the Vodwar lines with overwhelming force. All ships fire at will.
An excellent decision. The Missouri will make sure those cruisers.
Spatial charges, brace for impact. Damage report. Shields are holding. We're a little shaken up, but we're okay. Evasive maneuvers. Z plus 500 meters. Captain, we must disable the satellite network to prevent the Vodwar from receiving surveillance data that might allow them to make a counterattack. First, we'll need to override the security measures on one of the satellites. Then, we can transmit a virus which will shut down the entire network. Understood. Temet, move us in range of the nearest satellite. Initiating security override. Transmitting shutdown virus.
We have defeated the first wave of Vodwar defenders, and we are entering position for our next offensive. Resistance has been heavier than expected, but our ships have so far proved equal to the task.
Excellent work, Captain. Keep us posted and let us know if anything changes.
Please remember to direct any wounded or prisoners of war to our flotilla at Alpha Front.
Acknowledged.
That went well. What do you want me to do now?
Keep this area secure while we head to the next. Nash to all ships, proceed to the next front.
The Vaadwaur have constructed a defensive line of battleships supported by frigates. Which wing of allies would you like to help you?
This sounds like a perfect job for the Cooperative. They should be able to turn the larger ships against the smaller ones.
An excellent strategy. Certainly the Cooperative coordination and discipline will be more than a match for the tactical abilities of the Vaadwaur.
Full impulse power, bring us into weapons range. All ships, fire at will.
Weapons locked on target.
Fire! Looks like a good number of Vaadwaur are falling back. There's only a few ships left here.
Captain, we can't afford to leave our rear flank exposed. We must secure the orbital platforms here.
Right. Temet, move us to the nearest orbital platform.
We are ready to begin transporting prisoners of war from the orbital platforms at your command.
Platform secure. Proceed with transport.
The Vaadwaur forces in this area have been defeated. What are your orders?
We are proceeding to the next front. Hold here and keep this area secure.